What's up, everyone? Welcome back to Blades and Bait. If I ask you, what would you consider to be your EDC? For most people, myself included, is some sort of a full-size pocket knife. But have you ever considered of carrying something this small and tiny? Well, personally, I'm rather fond of tiny knives. I find it especially useful for those times that you just don't want to carry too much in your pocket, or you're going out in your shorts, or even those times that you forgot your primary EDC, but the likelihood of you forgetting your keys is none. I did manage to find a few which I think are a good option. More importantly, functions very well. So let's take a closer look and see what they are. So these are just some of the tiny knives that I managed to find recently, and they are all good quality knives. The best part about it is that each one of them is not going to cost you more than $20. The first one is made by Statgear. It is the Pocket Samurai. Ah, so cool. This particular knife came out roughly about 7 years ago, and since then I picked up about 4 of them. The problem is it's that it seems like the moment that I show it to someone, they end up wanting it. And this does come in 6 color variations, but however, I found it harder and harder to find the different colors. For example, my wife, she wanted the blue one, and for the past 3 months or so, I've been looking for it, and I even went to the Statgear website. I can't seem to find it. It seems like the only colors that they have available is just the red, black, or the gold. This is the knife that's been on my keys, and I've been carrying it around for the past year. As you can see, it is pretty worn, but it still functions very well. It is one tiny little knife. What you get is that you have this pretty much all metal knife. Yeah, on the outside you have your aircraft aluminum handles. Of course, you have this diamond texturing right here, and you have your steel liners. You have this pretty large lanyard hole right here, and if I were you, I would put some type of lanyard, or in my case I have this little ass beaner. This way it gives you a little bit more purchase, so you can actually flick it out. Not only it looks cool, I mean, look at it. It looks like tiny miniature katana sword. It comes with this 2-inch satin finish 440C blade, and it does comes razor sharp. In fact, this, believe it or not, is the knife that I use when I forget to carry a knife for work. Unlike a lot of your pocket knives, this blade is actually pretty robust. It's not so dainty and brittle like a lot of the pocket knives that you see. Therefore, I have no problems cutting into cardboard, breaking down cardboard boxes, even, and of course it's not advisable, but at times I did use this to pry off those industrial 1-inch staples. It is just a cool little knife. You have a thumb stud right here, and of course you have your pocket clip right here. With a little bit of practice, you shouldn't have any issues flicking it open. Awesome little knife, definitely recommended, and again, it costs only about $20. So, are we having fun, bro? Yeah, bro, a lot of fun. This next one is made by a company named Funbro. It's a little tiny itty bitty knife. Overall length on it is only 3.5 inches. And you have a 1.3 inch blade with a one large, almost like a spidey hole, opening. You have your aluminum handles. This one does come tipped down. Boo, I know. But you also have a little bit of a lanyard. Very smooth knife. I am surprised. It says that it have only a stainless steel blade on it. Personally, I think it probably have more of a 440C because I've been carrying this and using it off and on for the past week, and I haven't had any issues. It does hold an edge pretty well. This is the Funbro. Good, itty beady little knife. Now the next one, I was a little bit skeptical about it because in the past I did purchase some Schrade knives, and personally I didn't care much about the quality. But I did spotted this little guy right here. And this is the Schrade Roadie. That is a knife that's definitely made for use. On the outside, you have this G10 handles, and in the center, you have this slight texturing and almost looks like carbon fiber. You have this little green, lime green accent around the pivot. The handle is skeletonized, so it reduces the weight. You have a little bit of a jimping at the top, but the nice thing about it is that you have this little flipper. Best part about it, you have an AUS 10 steel. You have this reverse Tonto point, and you have a nice solid lockup. So one thing for sure, this knife can probably handle a little bit more of an abuse than the others that you see. You do have a little bit more of a purchase to hold on to. It does come with a decent edge. It's the type of knife that you can either put it on your keys or on your purse, or if you're hiking, you can even strap it on your backpack. The overall length on this is only 3 inches, and you have a 1.5 black coated AUS 10 blade. Good all around functioning knife. And finally, we saved the best for last. This is made by another company I've never heard of. It is GVDV. Say what? Jilly Willikers, Batman? No. Gee Whiz? No. This is GVDV. I take it as a brand new company from China. And this is what you get. Bam! Check it out, folks. Isn't that one beautiful knife? This is the GVDV. This is part of the Constellation series. And of course, there's 12 different designs based on the different zodiac. I picked this one out because personally, well, not only I'm an Aries, but I think this one has one of the best designs. Look at that. An all-metal construction knife. And on the outside, you have your red and gold ram with, of course, the Aries symbol. You have this embossed G pivot cover here. And this is actually engraved, and the nice thing about it, it's actually not paint. This is actually, they use imitation enamel, so you won't have to worry about it chipping or peeling. It is an all-metal construction, and you have your steel liners in the middle. You have this GVDV embossed gold spacer right here. And on the other side, you do have this gold deep carry pocket clip. You also have this brass pivot right here. It is a front flipper. You have this front flipper tab with a little bit of a jimping at the top, so it just makes it easy for you to snap the blade right open. And right out of the box, it is very smooth. Extremely snappy. Look at that, folks. And what you have is that you have this 1.57 inches black oxide 9CR18 MOV steel. Very good budget steel. Holds an edge and as well as resist to rusting. It comes down to almost a sheep's foot point. Because I have more of a like a reverse Tonto point right here. You got a good lockup. As small as it is, this little guy is hefty. It weighs almost 3 ounces. You have your overall length of 4.13 inches. It is just a nice little knife. It's the type of knife that you might consider as a gentleman's carry knife, possibly even an office-friendly knife. It is the type of knife that definitely brings in some admiration the moment that you pull it out. Makes a good gift, and as well as a good functioning knife. It's hard to believe that this knife cost only $20 on Amazon. There it is, folks. These are just a few good options for you if you're thinking about getting a tiny knife. Anyway, that's about it for me today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys did, please smash that like and leave your comments down below. Consider subscribing for some more knives, fishing, and kit videos. You guys take care. I'll talk to you later.